power that starts to set us apart. Soy, Danciosa with the bullet. Yeah, you knew that I pull it, but never knew I'd do it to get rid of all these sissy ass bombs and let them know you don't fuck with the Los Mexicanos.
So gente, how you guys doing, man? I'm not throwing, I'm not playing games, though. I'm not throwing sign that shit, dog. I'm just making this video, man, cause I was checking out one video and homeboy carnalito from LA, bro. I'm not holding no hatred against that vato, none of that shit, dog. I was talking about we're not helping the paisas. These butts are the ones fucking telling on us, and bro, in some forms of way, it is true, bro, but it's not all of us, bro. And when you guys come over here, when you guys go to Mexico, it's the same thing, dog. You know, they feel the same hatred towards you. Well, anyway, before I continue, bro, hey, carnal, hit the like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not trying to separate the raza in any way or form. None of that shit, dog. You know, just like I said, I'm just, you know, making this video because of that, you know, because I seen homeboy making this video. But look, man, what he said is true because it happened to me también, you know. Yo soy paisano, güey. I'm a 100% paisano, bro. You know, but I grew up amongst paisanos and camaradas, homies. Matter of fact, I met a barrio up north, bro. Hey, wait, ching, I'm gonna start talking like pichi Chicano, como Sureño. Somebody say I'm talking like Sureño, bro. Hey, you better watch out, fool. So anyway, man, and I just try to be myself, bro. If I could talk professionally, bro, on the phone, trust me, you know, I'd be having money, you know, because words are fucking powerful, bro. Remember, let me get, you know, I'm gonna go out of my way to tell you this little story, right? I was with a carnal. He was my vecino, right? And this motherfucker had fucking linguistic skills like a motherfucker, bro. And one day he made a 602, right? I was the Hachpishu. This fool made a 602. That fool, he taught me how to make my 602s. Matter of fact, serio pedo. The first 602 that I made, it was partially granted. Ask any lifer that been in the shoe, man. It's hard to fucking, for the NCOs, man, to admit that they wrong. And my first 115 was partially granted thanks to that fool, man. To that vato. And this vato had linguistic skills, bro. If I had that fucking, you know what I mean? If I was like that, bro, I'd be rich, bro. That fool. One of the things that he showed me, bro, hey, me dijo, hey, Ángel, are you proud to be Mexicano? And I said, to the bone, carnal, hasta los pinches, hasta las cachas, güey, soy jalisciense hasta la madre, güey. Mexicano, you know, 100%. He goes, hey, bro, but I'm gonna tell you something. Don't feel disrespected or nothing, dog, carnal. He goes, but look, man, because I was learning now what, right? And I want. And he goes, I wasn't really learning. I'm into that just to be part of the crowd, bro. You know, it's not that I wanted to get out. He goes, hey, but what he said made sense. He goes, hey, look, bro, I seen you doing this and that, and you learning now, you know. But look, man, if you learn about the law, if you learn about this, you know, the system and this and that, and you know how to fucking, you know, work, you're gonna get out, bro. I can't get out. I'm not gonna get out. Is he gonna help you to get out? Learning now what, and it hit me. I was like, this motherfucker, he's right, bro. He's not gonna help me. It's not gonna help me. I mean, it's good to be proud, to be who you are, right, and to know where you come from, right. So people don't tell you. And I was like, nah, he's right, bro. I'm not gonna fucking get out. So get into this, blah, 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 blah. And I got into that, what he said, right? And my first, like I said, my first 115 was partially granted, right? He was right, bro. He was right. His foot was fucking sharp, bones, but he was never getting out. He was never getting out. He showed me his 115, though. He goes, you got 115? And I said, yeah, look, the first time being in the shoe, nah, look, I got this and that. I thought I was fucking badass, right? He showed me his fucking papeles, no, he showed me his paper. You got, before you talk to one of those carnal, you gotta show, he's not gonna talk to you, bro, unless you show me your drive line. Show mine, he goes, look, man. I was like, fuck. He goes, I just dug a hole that I'm never fucking gonna get out of. I dug myself so deep, I never getting out. This fool was smart though, with the words. Oh, and one day he said, I did, look, Angel, check this out, Angel. One day I did a 115, right? I did a 602, right? That's what 602 is like. When you get a 115, you do a 602 or complain, right? He goes, I did it so good, bro. My words so fucking like chingones, bro. And when I went to the hearing, now the Jaina was a fucking the senior officer. It was a Jaina, right? And she looked at the paper, and she looked at me. Y se vino, güey, se vino. This motherfucker say, güey, se vino, se mojó, yeah, se mojó, güey. Just by, she was looking at me like, papacito. Serio, güey, like, papacito, my. Estaba todo mojada. She was all fucking wet. Just by reading the words, right? So if I knew that, if I was that fucking, if I had those linguistic skills, bro, I'd be a motherfucker lawyer, bro. I'd be a fucking, I'd be a chingon, bro. I'd be somebody in my life. But anywho, man, like I said, you're receiving the title, man. One of the worst fears is not that the homies are afraid of paisas. The homies and Norteños, I seen the Norteños. They're not afraid of paisas. They will be embarrassed to get beat up by a paisa. I know this for a fact, bro. I know this for a fact. Because trust me, I went on the ring with a homeboy. We got into it, and they I just barely came out the building, right? I ate fucking like 6-7 burritos, fat ass burritos, right? My city was Paisa from Michoacan. And he goes, hey, fool. Well, I was eating, right? I ate, and then they called for yard, right? And when I came out, they were already on the ring, right? Smiley from Sangra, Phantom from SD San Diego, Moscow from 18th Street, and a few other cats from LA. It was the ring was full of camaradas, homies, from LA, right? Mostly from the LA area. So they had Phantom with the gloves already on, but the other vato, I guess they didn't want to get him up. But and when I came out, he goes, hey. They see me, he's fucking same size, everything. Hey, wait, wanna just poner one thing, wanna get the clothes on with this fool? And I didn't hesitate. I said, Simón, vámonos. And full sucker punched me, dog. First, it was 3 rounds, right? Because we had the ring back in those days in Folsom, right? Full sucker punched me, bro. I'm like, he was getting me. Everybody was laughing, bro. Fool had me like a fucking piñata, bro. And you'll receive me on the videos what I do, bro. On my last video, check out my last 2 videos on Paisa Fellow channel. Check working out, pick and bait routine, homie. And I always hit the wall, bro. Long range hits and short. These are dangerous, not the short ones. Right? I'm not showing up, though. I ain't no professional boxer, none of that shit. I'm just, with all due respect to the camaradas and Sureños, but I train, bro. I've been training since I was 4 or 5. I was 6, maybe 6. But anywho, Dude got me the first round, dog. He had me like a fucking piñata. Bam, bam, bam. Everybody was cracking up once. On the second round, and my coach, it was a gabacho, right? And his coach were the homies. Hey, wait, man, you got it, man. Get it, homie. Ooh. And I'm not paying attention to the fool talking to me, to the coach, right, to the gabacho, right? I'm paying attention to these fools, man, to see what they're gonna do, right? Hey, wait, every time he drops, get him right there. When he throws the fucking right, he fucking drops it. So I fucking, already knew what he was gonna do, dog. But on the second round, I was like, man, I just gonna fucking drop. I just go, cause dude was fast, dog. Dude was fast and strong, and he was fast. He was moving like Mayweather. And I was like, oh, in the second round, because we only got 3 rounds. Second round, I'm gonna take his fucking wheels. This fool got wheels. He hits and runs, So I'm gonna body punch him. I did that whole fucking throughout the round. I'm gonna concentrate mostly on this. Third round, he was all mine, bro. 3 times I knocked him out, but this fool came up. And he was embarrassed, bro. He was embarrassed. I fucking put him to sleep. I seen another incident where homie Norteño from Tulare County and this paisita from Jalisco, bro, little short paisita. First they started playing, right, horse playing, right, but then they started getting serious. Paisas and homies, camaradas, Norteños, they were on that side, paisas were on this side, and they were like, oh. They started playing, like I said, horse playing. And this motherfucker, the paisa, and I guess the shortest one, the Norteño was tall, fucking, stocky, and the paisa was short, skinny. But when you short and strong, you closer to the ground, right? So your gravity is your how can I say it, bro? How can I say this, bro? When you shorter, you got more balance. I don't know how to explain it, though, because I'm not professional. I'm not a professional fighter. And I don't pretend, though. So Paisa picked him up, bro. Paisa picked him up. Slammed this fool, man. Everybody was laughing. Oh, you can see his face, dog. Red, freaking tomato, bro. Norteño. He was a cool motherfucker, dog. Every time he used to make burritos, he used to share with me. And I seen it, bro, throughout my time that, even the same vato on wrestling, he goes, you're not gonna beat me. And I got him, right? No, you got me because he was big, right? You got me because of this. And he said it, right? He said it right in front of me, in my face, though. I'm not getting beat up by a paisa. I'm not getting beat down by a paisa. So we went at it again. On the second one, I didn't went full force, though. I just let him beat, but he didn't beat me, though. I was like, I can get him. Why? Because I was on my I was almost getting out, bro. I'm like, man, just fucking let him out. But I can see it, dog, that it was one of the biggest fucking fears, dog. They're not scared of paisas. Don't get me wrong, no, those mother North and South, man, they vicious, dog. My own respect to both sides, also. But the biggest fear is getting beat up by a paisa. Serio, I just thought I'd make this short video, bro, and nothing against nobody, carnal. The unity is with them, it's good, bro. Unity, not to go against all the race and the unity, because I don't care what the other, cars say, though. That shows the freaking indigenous blood in the raza, though. That they go at it, but they don't stop. And they realized that they were just hurting themselves. Also. Glad they came to their senses, with the same gente, with the same raza. Like I said, not saying go against the woods or the blacks or Asians, nah, bro. It's just common sense, bro. Love your gente, bro. With that, I'm out, gente. Saludos, specs.